Pleasure to meet you. And your name one more time.
My name is Kyrah. Nice to meet you too.
Kyrah, nice to meet you too. Just remember, I'm terrible with names, so I'm not trying to butcher your name, but it's just trying to get the name right. Let me also get a little closer. Perfect. Alright, awesome. Alright, Kyrah, I know you live in Miami for a certain amount of time. When did you recently move?
I just moved in October, so I'm very new to the city in terms of being a permanent resident. But as a kid, this was my home, either every summer for, summer break, my birthday, winter, fall break, everything in between. So Miami, moving here was definitely like my new home, and I just felt the urge to come down here and, pursue my passions while working at the same time.
And I also know you're a creative as well too. What do you do?
A lot. I got into painting in 8th grade, and since then I've been painting out my dreams. I have really lucid dreams, so I would, draw them down. If I can't write them, I draw what I've seen and paint it and then just make it into that. I sing, a little bit of dancing. I used to have 2 left feet, now I just have 1. And so there's that, and then makeup, everything in between. So, yeah.
Tell us more about painting, because I believe when we originally talked, you mentioned you do a little bit of oil as well too.
Yes, oil painting, I just got into that like within the past 3 months, literally a month before I moved here. I started oil painting, and YouTube was definitely my huge help because I didn't have any friends that did oil. Everyone was with acrylic, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna pay a lot of money and screw this up, so let's look at YouTube first and then I'll get into it. But once you start, it's pretty easy to understand the textures of each paint and how to apply that to particular canvases, and then you just go in and paint what you feel.
That's right. So, as a creative as well too, do you have any shows in the past or any upcoming shows?
I've actually never had a show. I did a lot of theater and chorus and, singing in duos and trios in high school and a little bit after that. But there's never been any shows, so I'm really excited to be down here to pursue that and, start having some in the future. That's one of my little dreams, to like sing at a little cafe and then go from there. So yeah.
Do you have any plans for Art Basel?
Plenty. I'm a server for banquets, so I go to a bunch of different places and serve for high-end places and hotels and people's homes. I was at Millionaires Row 2 weeks ago, serving at someone's home. Can't disclose, but it was crazy. There was at least 800 people there. That's probably the biggest event I've ever been to, period. But serving is what I do right now, and I forgot the question.
Oh, well, I mentioned if you have any goals for Art Basel.
Oh yes. Why did I mention serving? Oh yeah, because I serve at a couple different events during Art Basel, and then I also have events that I will be attending. That's what I meant to say. So there's a mixture of both. I get to be on the back end of it to see, how everything is set up. And then I also get to be a part of it, speak to the people who run these events and, get their info, network a little bit. And then all the other days I'll be with friends, going out to events, and hopefully networking some more so I can make those connections.
And you also know another creative named Rain. How did you guys met?
It was a coincidence. We met at a cafe on a really rainy day, and I ended up lending him my charger. And after I lent him my charger, that's when we started talking, and since then we've been friends.
That's amazing. If there's anything you want to leave from this interview, what would that be?
Definitely whatever you're passionate about, no matter what's stopping you, if that's what you feel you're called to, do it, and don't let anything get in the way of that. Whether it's, family, friends, work in between, because the universe is always going to work in your favor as long as you really want it.